How's it going? What's up, guys? Welcome to another game pickups video. Today is a bit of a special one because I've picked up a game that I've been after for like a decade or something. So yeah, but before I get into that, I just want to address a couple of things. My Life is Strange 2 playlist has been totally cancelled. I tried to do like the second final episode like a few days ago. It didn't turn out right. It had all these freaking all these freaking audio technical difficulties with a lot of echoing and stuff. I don't know what's wrong, but I figured out what was wrong. I had to turn off some setting on my OBS software, and now that's been fixed entirely. And but I'm not really going to play that game anymore because it's a fucking very old game now, and people aren't going to be interested in that. I'm sorry if you are and you wanted to see what happens next. Maybe just go to another YouTuber, because there's people that have played that game that are a lot better at doing it than me. Another thing is that I pissed quite a few people off when I talked about the modding and emulation video a couple days ago. I pissed a few people off, saying people were a bit pissed off with me. I just want to say that I have my own way of dealing with stuff like that. Like in regards to emulation, if you want to emulate, okay, go ahead. I couldn't give two shits. If that's how you play your games, like, that's fine. I'm just totally against people that make a living out of doing that, and out of emulating and streaming on fucking TikTok and stuff, and Shiny Hunt and stuff. That's what I was not a fan of. If you emulate, I emulate a bit too. Hell, I want to get like like an arcade board thing in my room, just over there, and so I could sit down and play a couple of really old school arcade games and stuff with a couple of mates. And that's totally illegal, because I don't own any of those games. So yeah, just wanted to clear that up. The only reason why I said that is because people are like people are just like modding their freaking 3DS or fucking PSP or whatever, just to play freaking mods, just to play emulation and stuff. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, let's get into the game pickups. Thanks for listening to me ramble about that. Let's get into a couple games and stuff. Okay, first one is Mario Kart DS. I used to own this. I got rid of it because I believe I needed a little bit of money at the time. I wanted money for some food. I wanted money for new games. I thought, I suck at Mario Kart. I'm probably just gonna sell it to someone. So yeah, I just sold it. But now this is gonna be a permanent part of my collection. Now, if you have not heard of Mario Kart is nearly all the Nintendo characters, mainly Mario characters. Like, nearly, like, you're just about Mario characters. They just race each other. I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain to you what Mario Kart is. You just race along, you throw items at people to try and make it to first place. There's one exclusive map in this game as well. I forgot what it was, so I'm gonna have to put it in editing right here. So yeah, this was a blast to get back into, and what this thing did was completely freaking awesome. And yeah, I completely love this game, and it's not going anywhere. No, I'm not good at Mario Kart, but it's gonna be part of my collection. Alright, next one we have is Wario Land. This was a challenge. It's not the best at like Mario platformers, which is exactly what this is. It's basically, you just play as Wario and you go and I'm not really sure what you do. I don't know who's the freaking... Okay, so you're the bad guy. Maybe you're trying to get Mario? I'm not really too sure. I tried playing this on the emulator to get the recording, and I struggled so much. And then I played the actual physical edition, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, this was a challenge. I'm gonna have to play this a little bit. Yeah. What you're seeing on now is how the game is going to be portrayed to you. If you own a Game Boy, it's going to look like it's going to look black and white. If you own a Game Boy Advance, it's going to be sort of like a reddy, orangey kind of color, or yellow kind of color. So yeah, that's freaking pretty cool. Alright, next game is, this is one I've been after for a very, very long time. This is Pokemon the trading card game for Game Boy. This is a very, very, very strategic game. Almost to the point that I couldn't get into it, but I'm going to try to. You basically start out as a character. I believe I picked a female character. I don't know why. But you start off and you try and you want to collect all the first edition Pokemon cards, and you want to just you want to earn a little bit of money, and you want to sort of be the best like no one ever was, basically. So yeah, so I think, I don't know who walks you through the tutorial, but someone does, and if you want to learn how to play the trading card game, look no further than this game. Awesome, and I also picked up this really, really cool promo that you've probably already seen, but it's a really cool Meowth exclusive promo as well. Really, really good. This is all complete. I really, really love this game. I'm gonna try and get into it. It's a bit like strategic for my liking, but I'm gonna get into this game eventually, and I'm gonna have some time to play it when I get my modded Game Boy Advance, because the one I've got now is it's just not happening, you know. Right, next is the big one. Now, what I want you to do, if you've played Skyrim or Elder Scrolls, or the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, please do me a favor, don't spoil a thing for me, because I've never ever played this game up until right now, and I'm telling you, I absolutely fucking love this game. It is so freaking awesome. I've always wanted to get into D&D and stuff. It never happened, but my D&D character was a half-orc, and I was able to create a half-orc in this game and play as him. Absolutely freaking love this game. I think you do to start off with is you start off with a group of people in a cart, and you go to some kingdom, and you get captured. And just as you're about to be beheaded, a dragon comes in and kind of saves you. That happens, and that's where the game takes place. It is an absolutely unbelievable game, and I'm going to be playing this a lot. Yeah, I put this in. I got this, I'm not really sure where I got this. I think I bought it off from like the salvage, like a second-hand shop, basically. So I bought it. I thought, this is pretty cool. I'll add that to the collection. Now it's just part of the game. Alright, so now, this is something that I've been after for a very, very long time. This is Metroid Dread. Now, this came out along the release date of the Nintendo Switch OLED. I didn't really pick this game up when it first released, because I wanted to play Hogwarts Legacy. I wanted to play a bunch of other games and stuff that wasn't a freaking platformer. This is a very, very difficult game. I'm gonna try and get into it. It is for me. It's just I'm gonna try and get the hang of the controls. The way you control Samus is with the thumbsticks, not the directional pads, which is why I was stuffing up a lot. You're gonna see in the recording. Yeah, so that's So yeah, I was sliding all over the place. I was jumping where I was not supposed to jump. The button mapping was a little bit weird. I kept on doing some sort of weird blocking move instead of shooting the enemies. This was a very, very hard game to get into. I'm gonna throw in a bone, and I'm gonna see if I can get into it. Yeah, so Metroid Dread, pick it up. It's really, really fun. I'd probably teeter towards more of the first-person shooter Metroid games, because it's what I grew up with. I think the first ever Metroid game I played would have been on the Wii, or the DS. Would have been both, because they owned both systems. Alright, next was something that I was an instant fan of. This is Brave, the search for Spirit Dancer. This is a really, really cool 3D platformer where you get to play as, I don't know what his name is, I'll put it on screen. There you go, that's his name right there. Basically trying to be more powerful, and you're trying to connect to like the spirits and stuff. This was a really fun game. I had a blast. I was playing it for about like 2 hours after I recorded the footage for this. It was absolutely freaking awesome. I loved being attacked by bees, and you know, it was just such a great game. I love exploring little hidden gems like this one. It was freaking so awesome. I love it to bits, and I'm never gonna get rid of this thing. It's really, really great. So yeah, it's a 3D platformer. You play as that guy that's on the cover there. It's awesome. I'm not really sure how many other enemies there are. I've only really been able to attack bees and stuff. Bees and weeds. Yeah, so this is absolutely unreal as well. Right, next we have the Simpsons Hit and Run. Now, although this isn't complete, I still need the manual for this thing. This was a blast to play. I was laughing my freaking head off. The first thing that I did, and you're gonna hear it in the recording, I came out of the Simpsons house, and the first thing I did was I went and kicked Marge. It was fucking hilarious, and oh, it was so fun. This is probably regarded as the best Simpsons game, and I'm not going to disagree, because it is absolutely a great game, and I love this thing to pieces. I'm gonna find the manual for this thing and make this thing complete, because I had an absolute blast with this game. It was just so fun. Alright, next we have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Now, I used to own this back in the day on PC. It probably got scratched and got thrown out, but this is a great Harry Potter game. Probably not going to play this right now. I'm going to wait until I finish Philosopher's Stone and then Chamber of Secrets before I play this one. But it's going to stick in my collection until it probably gets disc rot. Anyway, this is amazing. If you don't know the story of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, just watch the show or read the book, because it basically plays the exact same as the book and the show as well. This thing is amazing, and I'm not going to play it right now. Right, next, kind of a little bit of a spare of the moment thing. I got Wolfenstein The New Order. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of like shooters and stuff. I probably could get into this if I really wanted to. It really isn't my cup of tea. I'm going to give it a go. Again, don't be surprised if this gets sold back to like EV Games or CEX, because I have a lot of trouble with first-person shooters. It's a great game. I like it, but it's very hard to get into. Right, now, not too long ago, I got rid of my entire Assassin's Creed collection, because it was on Xbox, and my Xbox is actually behind the camera, sort of back there somewhere. It's in storage. I don't really play Xbox anymore. I'm just a PlayStation and Nintendo fan now. really don't play Xbox anymore. I just don't do it. Got rid of my entire Assassin's Creed collection, which includes the I think Assassin's Creed Mirage as well, which I played for about an hour and then I stopped playing it. So yeah, I'm gonna add all those games back into the PS4 copies. I'm not gonna be able to just trade all of them in and get them all as PS4 or PS5 copies. Because games aren't. If I go and sell a game, right, that I'm not gonna get a lot for it. I'll put if I went and sold this, I'd probably get about $4 for it, and it's about fucking $16 or like $16 depending on how new the game is. So yeah, this was great fun. I've played it already, but I'm dying to get back into it and actually see if I can actually finish this thing, because it's long as fuck. This thing. I played it as a female character. I forget what I think it might have been Eva or something. Yeah. Anyway, I love this game. It's part of my heritage and I played this game on Xbox One. So I'm gonna be dying to get back into this game after I finish, I don't know, a bunch of other games too. Wait, before I do that, which one out of all these games was your favorite? I'm gonna list my favorite off right now. Okay, so Skyrim was my favorite. Brave was my favorite, and the Simpsons Hit Run. So out of all those, what is your favorite game, and what do you want to see me do a gameplay of? Do you want to see me do a gameplay of the Simpsons Hit Run? Because I'll do it. It's so fun. Or maybe you want me to play Skyrim and do a video on Skyrim. This was in the thumbnail, and I found like a walk filter and stuff. This was maybe you want to see me do a video of this thing. And if you want me to do a video on that, sure, I'll do it. Yeah, so anyway, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe, and I'll catch you later. See ya.